Hello guys, welcome to our society. In this video, we are going to discuss about unit conversions, types of units, scales, and problems on unit conversion. So let's get started. There are basically three types of dimension calculations. The first one is one dimension calculation, which is the length calculation. The second one is two dimensional calculation, which is the area calculation, and the third one is three dimensional calculation, that is volume calculation. So in the one dimensional calculation, we used to find the length. For example, this is a line and it's having a length of 12 feet. Similarly, for two dimensional calculations, we mostly calculate the area, and this includes the length and the breadth. In the third dimension, we used to calculate the volume, which is the length, the breadth, and the depth. So these are the three types of dimension calculations. Now coming to the types of unit, we usually have two types of unit. The first one is MKS units and the second one is FPS units. MKS units is meter kilogram per second, and it usually includes meter, centimeter and millimeter. These are also primarily called as engineering units. Now in the FPS units, we have foot, pound and per second. These usually include feet, inches and yards. These units are practically called as architectural units. Now let's move on to scales. So basically there are 14 types of conversions. Like for this, 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, 1 meter also equals to 100 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm. 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yards. 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet. 1 yard is equals to 36 inches. 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, and 1 yard square is equals to 9 feet square. Now 1 acre is equals to 4840 yard square. 1 hectare is equals to 2.47 acre, and 1 feet is equals to 12 inches. 1 inches is equals to 2.54 centimeter, and 1 inch also equals to 25.4 mm, and 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches. So these are the most important conversions we have. Also, we denote feet with single comma, that is 9 single hash is equals to 9 feet, and we denote inches with double hashtag, that is 9 double comma is equals to 9 inches. So now discuss some of the problems on unit conversion. But before moving ahead, I would request you guys to grab a pen, pencil and a notebook to copy the problems, so that once you write, you will get the better understanding apart from watching the video. So let's get started. So here we have three dimensions as we have discussed before, that is one dimension, two dimension, three dimension. Similarly, one dimension we have length, in two dimension we have area, and in three dimension we have volume. So coming to the problem, this is 6 meter is equals to how many mm? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, we multiply 6 into 1000. So 6 into 1000 is equals to 6000 mm. Similarly, in the two dimension, 6 meter square is equals to how many mm square? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, 6 into 1000 square gives us 6 into 10 to the power of 6 mm square. Coming to a third dimension, we have volume. So 6 meter cube is equals to how many mm cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, we multiply 6 with 1000 cube. That gives us 6 into 10 to the power of 9 mm cube. Now next problem. 25 meter is equals to how many centimeters? So since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, we multiply 25 with 100, which gives us 2500 centimeter. So 25 meter is equals to 2500 centimeter. Now in the two dimension we have 20 meter square is equals to how many centimeters square? So since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, we multiply 25 with 100 square, which gives us 250 centimeters square. Now in the two dimension we have 25 meter cube is equals to how many centimeter cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, we multiply 25 with 100 cube, which gives us 25 into 10 to the power of 6 centimeter cube. Now moving on to next problem, we have 60 meter is equals to how many yards? So since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yards, we multiply 60 meters with 1.0936 yards to get 65.616 yards. So 60 meter is equals to 65.616 yards. Now in the two dimension we have 60 meter square is equals to how many yards square? So since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yards, we multiply 60 with 1.0936 square. Since it's a two dimension, so 60 into 1.0936 square gives us 71.757 yard square. Now in the third dimension we have 60 meter cube is equals to how many yard cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yards, we multiply 60 into 1.0936 cube to get 78.47 yard cube. Now moving on to next problem, we have 0.20 meters is equals to how many feet? So since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we multiply 0.20 with 3.28, which gives us 0.656 feet. So 0.20 meter is equals to 0.656 feet. Now in the two dimension we have 0.20 meter square is equals to how many feet square? So since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we multiply 0.20 with 3.28 square, which gives us 2.151 feet square. Now 0.20 meter is equals to how many feet cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we multiply 0.20 with 3.28 cube, which gives us 7.057 feet cube. This is a volume. This is third dimension. Now coming on to the next problem, we have 55 meters is equals to how many inches? So since 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches, we multiply 55 with 39.37, which gives us 2165.35 inches. Now 55 meters square is equals to how many inches? So since 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches, we multiply 55 with 39.37 square, which gives us 85249.829 inches square. Now coming to a third dimension, 55 meter cube is equals to how many inch cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches, we multiply 55 with 39.37 cube, which gives us 3356285.787 inch cube. Now moving on to next problem, we have 9000 mm is equals to how many meters? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, we multiply 9000 divided by 1000, which gives us 9 meter. Now moving on to two dimension calculation, we have 9000 mm cube is equals to how many meter cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, 9000 divided by 1000 square which gives us 0.009 meter square. Coming to a third dimension calculation, we have 9000 mm cube is equals to how many meter cube? So since 1 meter is equals to 1000 mm, we divide 9000 by 1000 cube, which gives us 9 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 2500 mm is equals to how many centimeter? So since 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm, we divide 2500 by 10, which gives us 250 centimeter. In the two-dimensional calculation, we have 2500 mm square is equals to how many centimeters square? So since 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm, 2500 divided by 10 square gives us 25 centimeters square. Now 2500 mm cube is equals to how many centimeter cube? So since 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm, we divide 2500 by 10 cube, which gives us 2.5 centimeter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 600 mm is equals to how many inches? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 600 by 25.4, it gives us 23.622 inches. Coming to our two-dimensional calculations, we have 600 mm square is equals to how many inch square? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 600 by 25.4 square, which gives us 0.93 inch square. Now coming to our third dimensional calculation, we have 600 mm cube is equals to how many inch cube? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we multiply 600 by 25.4 cube, which gives us 0.0366 inch cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 2800 mm is equals to how many feet? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we first divide 2800 by 25.4 mm, which gives us 110.236 inches. Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we divide 110.236 by 12, which gives us 9.186 feet. So this is how we are converting 2800 mm to 9.186 feet. Now coming to our two dimension, we have 2800 mm square is equals to how many feet square? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 2800 by 25.4 square, which gives us 4.34 inch square. Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we divide 4.34 divided by 12 square, which gives us 0.030 feet square. Now coming to our third dimension calculation, we have 2800 is equals to how many mm? 2800 mm cube is equals to how many feet cube? So since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 2800 by 25.4 cube, which gives us 0.170 inch cube. Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we divide 0.170 by 12 cube, which gives us 9.85 into 10 to the power of minus 3 feet cube. Now in the one dimension, coming on to our next problem, 3500 mm is equals to how many yards? Since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 3500 by 25.4, which gives us 137.795 inches. So since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, we divide 137.795 by 36, which gives us 3.827 yards. So now 3500 mm square is equals to how many yards square? Since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, dividing 3500 by 25.4 square gives us 5.425 inch square. Now since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, 5.425 divided by 36 square gives us 4.18 into 10 to the power of 3 yard square. Coming to our third dimension, we have 3500 mm cube is equals to how many yard cube? Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we divide 3500 by 25.4 cube, which gives us 0.213 inch cube. Now since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, we divide 0.213 by 36 cube, which gives us 4.57 into 10 to the power of minus 6 yard cube. Now this is the easiest one. 10 centimeter is equals to how many mm? Since 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm, we have 10 into 10 is equals to 100 mm. Coming to our row dimension calculation, 10 centimeter square is equals to how many mm square? So 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm. 10 into 10 square gives us 1000 mm square. Now 10 centimeter cube is equals to how many mm cube? Now since 1 centimeter is equals to 10 mm, 10 into 10 cube gives us 10,000 millimeter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 560 centimeter is equals to how many meters? Now since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, 560 divided by 100 gives us 5.6 meters. Two-dimensional calculation, 560 centimeter square is equals to how many meters square? Now since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, 560 divided by 100 square gives us 0.056 meter square. 560 centimeter cube is equals to how many meter cube? Now since 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, 560 divided by 100 cube gives us 5.6 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 650 centimeter is equals to how many inches? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 650 divided by 2.54 gives us 255.905 inches. Coming to our next problem, coming to our next dimension, that is the second dimension, we have 650 centimeter square is equals to how many inch square? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 650 divided by 2.54 square, which gives us 100.75 inch square. Now coming to our next dimension, that is the third dimension, 650 centimeter cube is equals to how many inch cube? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 650 divided by 2.54 cube gives us 39.665 inch cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 5206 centimeter is equals to how many yards? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 5206 divided by 2.54 gives us 2409.606 inches. Now since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, 2049.606 divided by 36 inches gives us 56.933 yards. So 5206 centimeter is equals to 56.933 yards. Coming to our next dimension, we have 5206 centimeter square is equals to how many yards square? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 5206 divided by 2.54 square gives us 806.931 inch square. Now since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, 806.931 divided by 36 square gives us 0.622 yard square. Coming to our next dimension, we have 5206 centimeter cube is equals to how many yard cube? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 5206 divided by 2.54 cube gives us 317.689 inch cube. Now since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, 317.689 divided by 36 cube gives us 6.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 yard cube. So 5206 centimeter cube is equals to 6.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 yard cube. Coming to the next problem, we have 950 centimeter is equals to how many feet? So since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 950 divided by 2.54, which gives us 374.0157 inches. Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 374.0157 divided by 12, it gives us 31.167 feet. So coming to second dimension, 950 centimeters square is equals to how many feet square? Since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 950 divided by 2.54 square, which gives us 147.25 inch square. 1 feet is equals to how many inches? 1 feet is equals to 12 inches. We have 147.25 divided by 12 square is equals to 1.02 feet square. Now, in the third dimension we have, that is the volume, 950 centimeter cube is equals to how many feet cube? Since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, 950 divided by 2.54 cube gives us 57.972 inch cube. Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 57.972 divided by 12 cube gives us 0.0335 feet cube. Coming to our next one, we have 0.25 feet is equals to how many mm? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 0.25 into 12 is equals to 3 inches. Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we have 3 into 25.4, which gives us 76.2 mm. Coming to our second dimension, we have 0.25 feet square is equals to how many mm square? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, 0.25 into 12 square gives us 36 inch square. Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we have 36 into 25.4 square, which gives us 23225.76 mm square. Coming to our next one, third dimension, we have 0.25 feet cube is equals to how many mm cube? So now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 125 into 12 cube, which gives us 432 inch cube. Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, we have 432 into 25.4 cube, which gives us 7079211.64 mm cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 60 feet is equals to how many centimeters? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 60 into 12, we get 720 inches. Now since 1 feet is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 720 into 2.54 is equals to 1828.8 centimeter. So here we are first converting feet into inches. Now from the inches we are converting into centimeter. So now coming to our next dimension, we have 60 feet square is equals to how many centimeters square? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we have 60 into 12 square, which gives us 8640 inch square. Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 8640 into 2.54 square, so which gives us 55741.82 centimeter cube. Coming to our next dimension, we have 60 feet cube is equals to how many centimeter cube? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we multiply 60 with 12 cube, which gives us 103680 inch cube. Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, this gives us 103680 into 2.54 cube, which gives us 1699010.7 centimeter cube. This is how we are converting 60 feet cube into centimeter cube. We are first converting into inches. Now from the inches we are converting into centimeters. Coming to our next problem, we have 56 feet is equals to how many inches? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, 56 into 12 is equals to 602 inches. 56 feet square is equals to how many inches square? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, we multiply 56 with 12 square, which gives us 8064 inch square. Coming to our third dimension, we have 56 feet cube is equals to how many inch cube? Now since 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, 56 into 12 cube gives us 96768 inch cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 12 feet is equals to how many meters? Now since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we divide 12 divided by 3.28 gives us 3.658 meters. 12 feet square is equals to how many meters square? Now since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we are dividing 12 by 3.28 square, which gives us 1.45 meters square. Now coming to our third dimension, we have 12 feet cube is equals to how many meter cube? Now since 1 meter is equals to 3.28 feet, we are dividing 12 by 3.28 cube, which gives us 0.34 meter cube. Coming to our next one, we have 355 feet is equals to how many yard? So now since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, 355 divided by 3, which gives us 118.333 yard. 355 feet square is equals to how many yard square? Now since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, 355 divided by 3 square gives us 39.44 yard square. 355 feet cube is equals to how many yard cube? Since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, 355 divided by 3 cube gives us 13.148 yard cube. Now coming to our next problem, 25 yard is equals to how many meters? Since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yard, 25 divided by 1.0936 is equals to 22.860 meters. 25 yard square is equals to how many meters square? Since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yard, 25 divided by 1.0936 square gives us 20.903 meters square. 25 yard cube is equals to how many meter cube? Now since 1 meter is equals to 1.0936 yards, 25 divided by 1.0936 cube gives us 19.114 meter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 2 yards is equals to how many centimeter? Now since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, 2 into 36 is equals to 72 inches. Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, so 72 inches multiplied by 2.54 centimeter gives us 182.88 centimeter. We have 2 yard square is equals to how many centimeters square? So 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. 2 into 36 inch gives us 2.2592 inch square. Now since 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter, 2592 into 2.54 square is equals to 16722.54 centimeter square. In the next third dimension, we have 2 yard cube is equals to how many centimeter cube? So since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, we have 2 into 36 cube, which gives us 93312 inch cube. Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, multiplying 93312 into 2.54 cube gives us 152,909.71 centimeter cube. So coming to our next problem, we have 5 yard is equals to how many mm? Since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, 5 into 36 gives us 180 inches. Now 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm. So 180 into 25.4 gives us 4572 mm. Now coming to a second dimension, we have 5 yard square is equals to how many mm square? Since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, 5 into 36 square gives us 6480 inch square. Now since 1 inch is equal to 25.4 mm, 6480 into 25.4 square gives us 4180636.8 mm square. Now 5 yard cube is equals to how many mm cube? Now since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, we have 5 into 36 cube gives us 233280 inches. Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, so 23380 into 25.4 cube gives us 382,277,4920 mm cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 2 yards is equals to how many inches? So since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, multiplying directly 2 into 36 gives us 72 inches. Coming to the second dimension, we have 2 yard square is equals to how many inch square? So since 1 yard is equals to 36 inches, we have 2 into 36 square gives us 2592 inch square. Now 2 yard cube is equals to how many inch cube? Since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, we have 2 into 36 cube gives us 93312 inch cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 25 yard is equals to how many feet? So since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, multiplying directly gives us the conversion of yard in terms of feet. 25 into 3 gives us 75 feet. Now coming to a second dimension, we have 25 yard square is equals to how many feet square? Now since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, 25 into 3 square gives us 225 feet square. Coming to a third dimension, we have 25 yard cube is equals to how many feet cube? Now since 1 yard is equals to 3 feet, 25 into 3 cube gives us 675 feet cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 20 inches is equals to how many mm? Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, 20 into 25.4 gives us 508 mm. Now 20 inch square is equals to how many mm square? Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, 20 into 25.4 square gives us 12903.2 mm square. Now 20 inch cube is equals to how many mm cube? Now since 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, 20 into 25.4 cube gives us 327741.28 mm cube. Now 15 inch is equals, coming to our next problem, we have 15 inch is equals to how many centimeters? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters, 15 into 2.54 gives 39.1 centimeter. So that's how we are converting inches to centimeter. Now coming to a second dimension, we have 15 inch square is equals to how many centimeter square? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 15 into 2.54 square gives us 96.774 centimeter square. Now coming to our next problem, we have 15 inch cube is equals to how many centimeter cube? Now since 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter, we have 15 into 2.54 cube, which gives us 245.805 centimeter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 260 inches is equals to how many meters? So 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches. So 260 divided by 39.37 gives us 6.604 meters. Since we are going from smaller to bigger value, we are dividing. So now 260 inch square is equals to how many meters square? Now since 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches, 260 divided by 39.37 square gives us 0.167 meters square. Coming to our third dimension, we have 260 inch cube is equals to how many meter cube? Now since 1 meter is equals to 39.37 inches, 260 divided by 39.37 cube gives us 4.26 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter cube. Coming to our next problem, we have 20 inches is equals to how many yards? Now since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, we divide 20 by 36, which gives us 0.555 yards. Again, since we are going from smaller to bigger, we need to divide. Coming to our second dimension, we have 20 inch square is equals to how many yard square? So since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, 20 divided by 36 square gives us 0.015 yard square. 20 inch cube is equals to how many yard cube? Now since 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, 20 divided by 36 cube gives us 4.28 into 10 to the power of minus 4 yard cube. 6 inches is equals to how many feet? Now since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, 6 divided by 12 gives us 0.5 feet. Similarly, 6 inch square is equals to how many feet square? Now since 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, 6 divided by 12 square gives us 0.0416 feet square. 6 inches is equals to how many feet cube? So since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches. 6 divided by 12 cube gives us 3.47 into 10. Coming to our next problem, we have 6 feet 6 inches is equals to how many feet? Now since 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, 6 divided by 12 gives us 0.5 feet. Now 6 feet plus 0.5 feet gives us 6.5 feet. Now 9 feet 9 inch is equals to how many inches? Now since 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, 9 into 12 gives us 108 inches. So 108 inches plus 9 inches gives us altogether 117 inches. Now coming to our next problem, we have 6 feet 5 inch is equals to how many centimeters? So since 1 feet is equals to 12 inches, 6 into 12 gives us 72 inches. Now 72 plus 5 inches gives us 77 inches altogether. Now 77 inches is equals to how many centimeters? So 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeter. So 77 into 2.54 gives us 195.58 centimeter. So first we have converted all this 6 feet 5 inch is into all together inches. Then from the inches we use the relation between the centimeter and gives us the relation. Now here 9 feet 1/4 inches is equals to how many yards? So since 1/4 yard is equals to 0.25, we can write 1 quarter is equals to 0.25. So now we have 9 feet 0.25 inches is equals to how many yards? Now since 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, 9 into 12 gives us 108 inches. Now 108 inches plus 0.25 inch together gives us 108.25 inches. Now 108.25 inches is equals to how many yards? So 1 yard is equals to 36 inches. 108.25 divided by 36 gives us 3.006 yards. That's all for today, guys. Do like, subscribe and share for more. In the next video we are going to see the area calculations.